it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Olsen in at point. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th. Overall, talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see.
Go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Trae Young.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7-14 for the game. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Reddish. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
1:31 left in the first quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
McConnell passes to Bogdanovic. Ring shot on the way. The offensive rebound. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw missing. The Lakers making a switch here. Dotson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion. And their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Harrell trying to free himself up. Got it. Nice one there from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
2 on the clock. Gets it to go. That one good for Mr. Clutch. He's got 9.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the team swap here for the Lakers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Olsen in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Young left side. Pass to Huerter. 6 to shoot. From deep. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 7-point differential. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's Huerter. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Mr. Clutch, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. John Collins has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Olsen passes to Mr. Clutch. Loads it up for Davis. It's not going to go for him. The Hawks trail by 6. And Huerter gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Timeout called the Lakers. Rick, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good.
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in.
A whole game here.
I were to ask 10-year-old Dame what you wanted to be when you grew up, what would you have said?
I think 10-year-old Dame would have been like, I want to be an NBA player. But if you would have asked me that maybe a year or two before that, I probably would have told you I wanted to be in the WWF or WWE, should I say.
You wanted to be a wrestler.
I did. I love wrestling like that deeply.
Busted. Yeah.
Oh, good defense. Good.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Third of the two with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Lakers. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Floats it up there for Harrell. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Dotson's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got